Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Samsara dava nalalidha loka tranaya karunya ghana ghana tvam praptasya kalyana gunarnavasya vande guru shri charanarvindam महाप्रभु कीर्तन नृत्य गीत वादित्रमाध्यान मनसोरसेन रोमांचकंप श्रुतरंग भाजो वंदे गुरो श्री चरणारविंदम श्री विग्रहाराधन नित्यानंद श्रृंगार तन्मंदिर मार्जनादो युक्तस्य भक्तांश्च नियुञ्जतोऽपि वंदे गुरो श्री चरणारविंदम श्री राधिका माधवयोर्पार माधुर्य लीला गुण रूपनाम्नां प्रतीक्षणा स्वादन लोलुपास्य वंदे गुरो श्री चरणारविंदम निकुंजयो नो रतिकेलिसेते यायाली भेर्योक्तिरपेक्षणीया तत्रादिदक्षादतिवल्लभस्य वंदे गुरो श्री चरणारविंदम साक्षाधरित्वेन समस्त शास्त्रैर् उक्तस्तथा भाव्यत एव साधि किंतु प्रभुर्या प्रिय एव तस्य वंदे गुरो श्री चरणारविंदम यस्य प्रसादात् भगवत् प्रसादो यस्या प्रसादात् नगति कुतोऽपि ध्यायन्स्तुवंस्तस्य यशस्त्रिसन्ध्यां वंदे गुरो श्री चरणारविंदम वृंदाय तुलसी देव्याय प्रियाय केशवश्च च विष्णु भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। तुलसी कृष्ण प्रियसी नमो नमः। राधा कृष्ण सेवा पाओ यही अभिलाषी जे तुम्हारा शरण लो मारा वांछा पूर्ण हो कृपा कोरी कोरो तारे वृंदावन वासी नमो नमः। तुलसी कृष्ण प्रियासी नमो नमो मोर अभिलाष विलास कुंज दियो वास नयन हेरी पो सदा युगल रूप राशि ए निवेदन धरो सखीरनुगत कोरो सेवा अधिकार दिए कोरो निज दासी दीन कृष्ण दास को ये नामोरा हो श्री राधा गोविंद प्रेमे सदा ये न भासी वृंदाय तुलसी देव्याय प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णु भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। वृंदाय तुलसी देव्याय प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णु भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। वृंदाय तुलसी देव्याय प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णु भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदायिनी श्रीमती तुलसी महारानी की जय। After glorifying Shri Guru and Shri Tulsi Devi, let us pray at the lotus feet of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all the associates of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Shri Gaura Pada Padme Prarthana by Shri Narottam Das Thakur. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Koro More तुम बिना के दयालु जगत संसारे, पतित पावन हेतु तव अवतार। मोसम पतित प्रभु न पाइबे आर। हा हा प्रभु नित्यानंद प्रेमानंद सुखी, কৃপাবলোকন করো আমি বড় দুঃখী। দয়া করো সীতাপতি অদ্বৈত গোসাই, তব কৃপা বলে পাই চৈতন্য নিতাই। গৌর প্রেমময় তনু পণ্ডিত গদাধর, श्रीनिवास हरिदास दयार सागर। हा हा स्वरूप सनातन रूप रघुनाथ, भट्ट जुग श्री जीव हा प्रभु लोकनाथ। दया करो श्री आचार्य प्रभु श्रीनिवास, रामचंद्र संग मागे नरोत्तम दास। और मंजरी उपासना सॉन्ग राधा कृष्ण प्राणमोर युगल किशोर by श्री नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर। राधा कृष्ण प्राणमोर युगल किशोर, जीवने मरणे गति आर नाही मोर। राधा कृष्ण प्राण मोर युगल किशोर, जीवने मरणे गति आर नाही मोर। राधा कृष्ण प्राण मोर युगल किशोर, जीवने मरणे गति आर नाही मोर। कालिंदीर कुले केली कदंबे रव, रतना बेदीर ऊपर पोसाबो दुईज। श्याम गौरी अंगे दीपो चंदनेर गंध, चामरडू मुख बेरी मुख चंद्र। गाथिया मालतीर माला दिबो दोहार गले, अधरे तुलिया दीपो कर्पूर तांबुले। ललिता विशाखा आदि जत सखी वृंद, आज्ञाय कोरिबो सेवा चरणार बिंद। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभुर्दासेरनुदास, सेवाभिलाष कोरे नरोत्तम दास। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभुर्दासेरनुदास, सेवाभिलाष कोरे अधम दास। Today we will read a bhajan by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur Mahashaya from his book Sharanagati. This is the song about Dainyata. It's the second song called Nivedana Kori Prabhu. Nivedana Kori Prabhu. Sharanagati book by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. It's a prayer out of humility. Because without humility, you cannot get Krishna. दैन्य आत्म निवेदन गोप्तृत्व वरण अवश्य रक्षे कृष्ण विश्वास पालन. First limb of Sharanagati is Dainyata, humility. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also tells us that before we can do Nirantar Nam Bhajan, before we can enter into the mysteries of Krishna, Krishna Nam, before we can develop Nam Ruchi, Trinadapi Suniche. We have to be more humble than a blade of grass. Humility is very important for a devotee. This is a song about humility. Nivedana Kuri Prabhu. Nivedana Kori Prabhu Tomara Charane Patita Adhama Ami Jane Tribhuvane. Nivedana Kori Prabhu, O Krishna, I am praying Tomara Charane. I am praying at your lotus feet that Patita Adhama Ami, that I am very lowly and very wretched. I am patit, I am very fallen. Adham, I am very wretched. Jane Tribhuvan. Everybody knows this, but I am very fallen. Nivedana kori Prabhu tomara charane patita adhama ami jane tribhuvane. Ama sama papi nahi jagata bhitare mama sama paradhi nahi ko samsare. Amasama papi nahi jagata bhitare. There is no sinner like me in this world. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur Mahasaya is praying. He's teaching us how to pray. Mama sama aparadhi nahi ko samsare. And there is no offender aparadhi like me in all of existence. Ama sama papi nahi jagata bhitare. Mama sama aparadhi nahi ko samsare. Sei sab paparo paradho ami parihare pai lajja sab jano tumi. Sei sab paparo aparadha ami parihare pai lajja sab jano tumi. Sab jano tumi. Oh my dear Krishna, you know everything. You know about my wrongdoings, about my sinful activities. You know everything. Parihare pai lajja. I feel shame even in casting off all these sins and offenses. Parihare means to cast off. Pai lajja. I feel ashamed even to cast off all these sins and offenses. Say saba papa ara aparadha. Parihare pai lajja saba janat. Because I know how vast and great my wrongdoings are. Tumi bina kara ami loe bushara. Tumi bina kara ami loe bushara. Tumi sarveshwareshwara vrajendra nanda. Tumi bina kara ami loebu sharan. Whose shelter can I take, my dear Krishna, other than you? You are the supreme shelter. You are the supreme shelter. Sarva dharman parityajamam ekam sharanam. Because you are the param dham. You are the supreme shelter. Tumi bina kara ami loebu sharan. So whose shelter can I take other than you, Krishna? Because Tumi Sarveshwareshwara Vrajendra Nandan. Oh Vrajendra Nandan Krishna, oh Nandanandan Krishna, you are Sarveshwareshwara. Sarva Ishwaro ke aap Ishwar ho. You are the Lord of all Lords. You are Deva Deva. Tumi bina kara ami loe poshara. Tumi Sarveshwareshwara Vrajendra Nandan. Jagata tomara nath tumi sarvama toma prati aparadha tumi karo kshaya. Jagata tomara nath tumi sarvamay. The world is yours. Jagata tomara. This whole world belongs to you. Sarvabhuta Maheshwaram. This world belongs to you, O Master, O Nath. Jagata Tumara Nath. Tumi Sarvamay. And you are present everywhere. Aham Sarvasa Prabha Mata Sarvam Pravartate. Tumi Sarvamay. You are present everywhere. You encompass everything. Toma Prati Aparadha Tumi Karokshaya. And whatever offenses I have committed, whatever sins and offenses I have committed, offenses are more serious than sins. Whatever offenses I have committed, Toma Prati Aparadha. Whatever offenses I have committed against you, Tumi Karokshaya. You can absolve them. You can forgive them. Because you are very merciful. Tumi to skhalita pada janera ashray. Tumi binar ke bache dayama. Tumi to skhalita pada janera ashray. Those who have slipped, skhalit. Those who have slipped down and fallen down, such peoples, you are the shelter. Such skhalita pada janera ashray. Such people's shelter is you, O Krishna. Tumi to skhalita pada janera ashray. Tumi binar ke bache dayama. You are the most benevolent. You are the most dayama. You are the most merciful. Other than you, who is so merciful as to be patita pavan? Sei rupa tava aparadhi jana jato tomaro sharanagata hoibe satata. Sei rupa tava aparadhi jana jato. All such offenders to you, those who offended you, they always come tomara sharanagata hoibe satata. They always come to the point of surrender to you, because there is no other way other than Sharanagati. There is no way other than Sharanagati. The only way out of this world, this miserable material world, is Sharanagati to Krishna. Daiviyesha gunamai mamaya duratya mam evam ye prapadyante. Prapadyante means Sharanagati. Mam evam ye prapadyante mayamitam taratite. So all these sinners, offenders, ultimately, in order to get salvation, in order to get liberation, in order to save themselves, Tomara Sharanagata hoibe satata. They come to the point of Sharanagati. Bhakati binoda pade loiya sharana. Tua pade kare aja atma samarpana. Thus, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, surrendering at your feet, Loiya Sharana, now offers you his very self. Tua pade kare aj atma samarpan. I'm just offering myself to you. I'm completely surrendered to you. Dainya atma nivedana, atma samarpan. I'm offering myself to you. Bhakati vinoda pade loiya sharan. Tua pade kare aja atma samarpan. मानस देह गेह जो किछु मोर अर्पिलु तुआ पदे नंद किशोर. By Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Another beautiful bhajan. मानस देह गेह. मानस देह गेह जो किछु मोर अर्पिलु तुआ पदे नंद किशोर. Manasa, my mind, Deha, my body, Geha, my house and family, Jo Kishu more, and whatever else is in my possession, Arpilu Tuapade, Nanda Kishore. Oh Nanda Kishore, Nanda Nandan Krishna, I am offering it at your lotus feet. I offer myself, my mind, my wealth, my family, my house, my belongings. I offer everything at your lotus feet. This is called Atma Nivedana. Manasa Deha Geha Jo Kichu more. अर्पिलु तुवा पदे नंद किशोर. संपदे विपदे जीवने माराणे दाय मम गेला तुवा उपद वराणे. Sampade in gain or in good fortune, Vipade or in loss or in bad situations in life, Jivane in life, Marane in death, in success, in failure, in happy times, in sorrowful times, in life, in death, Daya Mama Gela Tua Opada Varane. All my difficulties have gone away. All my difficulties have gone away by Tua Pada Varane. By आपका जो पदाश्रय है उसका वर्ण करने से मेरे सारे क्लेश, सारे दुख, सारे शोक उनका नाश हो गया है. दाय मम गेला तुआ ओ पद वरण. By accepting your lotus feet as my shelter, pada varane, all my sorrows are gone. Maro birakho bi jo ichha tohara, nitya dasa prati tua adhikara. Maro bi, you can kill me. Rakho bi, you can protect me. Jo ichha tohara, whatever is your desire, Krishna. Nitya dasa, I am your eternal servant. Prati tua adhikar. And because I am your servant, मेरे प्रति आपको पूरा अधिकार है. आप मेरे अधिकारी हो. You are my owner. You can do whatever you want. You are my master. मारो बिराखो भी जो इच्छा तोहारा, नित्य दास प्रति तुआ अधिकारा. You have full ownership over me because I am your nitya das. I am your servant. আমি তোমার নিত্য দাস, তাই করি এতাস, তোমা বিনা অন্য গতি নাই. Our Srila Prabhupada also prayed like this on Jaladuta. Janma moi ichha jadi tora, bhakta grihe jani janma hora. Wow. Janma moi ichha jadi tora. Now, if you don't want to give me liberation, mama janmani ishware bhavatad bhakti rahetu kitu. If you want to give me birth again in this material, no problem. I'm not even asking you for liberation from this material world. If you want to give me birth again in this material world, no problem. Give it. My only request is, janmao bhi moi ichha jadi tor. If it is your desire that I should be born in this material world, bhakta grihe jani janma hau. My only desire is that give me birth in the house of your devotee. Hare Krishna. Give me birth in the house of your devotee. Bhakta grihe jani janma hau more. Such a beautiful prayer. Janma bi moe ichha jadi tora, bhakta grihe jani janma hau more. कीटा जन्म हो जथा तुवादास, बहिर्मुख ब्रह्मा जन्मे नाहि आशा. If Krishna says, okay, I will give you birth, but I will not give you a human birth. I will not give you a human birth. You want to be born in a house of a devotee, but I will not give you a human birth. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Kita janma hau jatha tuvadasa. If you want to give me birth as an insect, Kita janma hau, okay, no problem. Jatha tuvadasa. Then make me a insect in the house of your devotee. Sripad Ayendra Prabhu also prays like this. He wrote a letter to Srimati Radharani. Please give me birth as a worm, as a kit, Purushera Kita, as a kit, as an insect, as a worm in the stool of a Brajvasi, and let me eternally lie in one of the nalis of Vrindavan. in one of the gutters of Vrindavan, as a worm in the stool of a Brajvasi, but keep me in your Vrindavan. Never, never, never banish me out of your Vrindavan, O Radharani. Don't send me to Dwarka, don't send me to Mathura, don't send me to Vaikuntha, don't send me to hell, don't send me to heaven, don't send me anywhere else. Keep me, you can punish me, you can give me the birth of a worm in the stool, but keep me in Vrindavan. Keep me in one of the sewage canals of Vrindavan, but don't give me Dwarka. Don't give me Mathura. Don't give me Ayodhya. Don't give me Vaikuntha. Don't give me Brahmajyoti. Don't give me the heavenly planets. He actually prayed like this, my dear friends. Shripad Ayendra Prabhu, our Ayendra Prabhu. And he wrote this letter and placed that letter at the lotus feet of Radharani. And when his room got burned, this letter was found at the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani. Personally handwritten by Shripad Ayendra. How glorious. Shripad Ayendra Prabhu could pray like this because he is an Acharya. And he has understood the mood of our previous Acharyas like Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Shripad Ayendra Prabhu has understood what is Sharanagati. This is Sharanagati. Anukulya Sankalpa, Pratikulya Savarjana. Kita Janma Jatha Tuvadas. If you want to make me a Kita insect, make me a devotee insect. Tuvadas. Kita Tuvadas. I want to be an insect, but you're devotee. You're devotee insect. What about I make you a Brahma? You're talking about becoming an insect. I can make you Brahma of a universe. You want that? Thakur Mahashaya prays. Kita janma jatha tuvadasa bahirmukha brahma janme nahi ash. You want to be Brahma? Nahi ash, nahi ash. No. That is not my desire. I don't want to be a Brahma who is Bahirmukh, who is Krishna Bahirmukh. If it's a devotee Brahma, like the Brahmaji of our universe called Chaturmukh Brahma, then yes. But apparently in certain universes, even Brahmaji is not a very first-class devotee. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, I don't want to be a Brahma in a universe if I am not a devotee. But I don't mind being an insect if I am a devotee insect. Such a beautiful prayer. Bahirmukha Brahma Janme Nahi Ash. It is not my desire to be born as a Brahma if that Brahma is not a devotee. Brahmajis are always pure devotees. They are Mahajans. But Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, if a Brahma is not a devotee, I don't want to be Brahma. But if an insect is a devotee, I want to be that insect. Bhukti Mukti Spriha Bihina Je Bhakta Labhaite Taka Sangha Anurakta. Bhukti Mukti Spriha Bihina Ye Bhakta Labhaite Taka Sangha Anurakta. Okay, what type of association do you want, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur? I want association, I want Sangha of that Bhakta, Je Bhakta, Bhukti Mukti Spriha Bihina. That devotee who is devoid, who is free from the desire, Spriha, of Bhukti and Mukti. Bhukti means sense gratification and Mukti means liberation. Labhaite Taka Sangha Anurakta. I want the association of such Premi Bhaktas, Anurakta, such Krishna Premi Bhaktas, such Gaura Priya Bhaktas, such loving devotees. I want association who are without any desire for Bhukti and Mukti. No desire for sense gratification, no desire for liberation also. Bhukti Mukti Spriha Bihina Je Bhakta Labhaite Taka Sangha Anurakta Janaka Janani Daita Tanaya Prabhu Guru Pati Tu Sarvamaya. Such a beautiful prayer. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, Janaka, my father, Janani, my mother, Daita, my most beloved, Tanaya, my son, Prabhu, my Lord, Guru, my teacher, Pati, my husband, tu, you are Krishna. You are everything for me. Sarvamay, tu Sarvamay. You are everything for me, Krishna. You are my everything. You are my sarvasva. Mat prananathastu sa eva napara. You are my father. You are my mother. You are my most beloved. You are my son. You are my master. You are my guru. You are my husband. You are my everything. Krishna says, Pitaham asya jagata mata dhata pitamaha vedyam pavitram omkara riksamayujurevacha. त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणम त्वमेव सर्वम मम देव देव. The devotee says like that. Krishna says, Pitaham asya jagat. And devotee says, Janaka janani daita tanaya Prabhu Guru Pati Tuhu Sarvamaya Bhakati Binoda Kahe Shuno Kanha Radha Natha Tu Hamara Prana. Bhagati Vinoda Kahe, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur Maharaj is saying, Shuno Kanha, oh Kanha, listen, oh Krishna, listen to me. Oh Radhanath, listen to me. Oh Lord of Srimati Radharani. Hey Radha Krishna, please listen to me. Radha and her Nath, listen to me. Oh Radha and Krishna, listen to me. Tu Hamara Prana. You are my pran. My dear Radha and Krishna, you are my pran. Mat Prananathas tu Sayavana Para. You are my life and soul. You are my pran. Tu Hamara Parana. You are my pran. Such a beautiful prayer this is. Let's sing it one more time. Manas Deha Geha, Jo Ki Chumor, Arpilu Tuapate Nanda Kishore, by Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. A prayer of Atma Nivedana. Manas Deha Geha, Jo Ki Chumor, Arpilu Tuapade Nanda Kishore. Sampade Vipade Jivane Marane Dai Mama Gela Tua O Padavarane Maro Bira Kobi Jo Icha Tohara Nitya Dasa Prati Tuadhikara Janma Obi Moi Cha Jadi Tora Bhakta Grihe Jani Janma Mora Kita Janma Ho Jatha Tu Adasa Bahirmukha Brahma Janme Nahi Asha Bhukti Mukti Spriha Bihina Je Bhakta Labhaite Taka Sangha Anurakta Janaka Janani Daita Tanaya Prabhu Guru Pati Tuhu Sarvamaya Bhakati Binoda Kahe Shuno Kanha Radha Natha Tu Hamara Prana Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur Mahashaya ki jai. We have just few minutes. Amarendra Prabhu is giving Srimad Bhagavatam class on Bhakti Sangha Japa group. So we have only 5 minutes. We'll try to read one verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, then we'll join his class. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Those who want to join the Zoom, you can probably join now because it will get full otherwise. And if you cannot join, then you can hear on YouTube, Bhakti Sangha Japa group. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 6, entitled Instructions of Sri Prahlad Maharaj to his classmates. Text 27. Jnanam tadetadamalam duravapamaha narayano narasakha kila naradaya ekantinam bhagavata stadakinchananam padaravindarajasa plutadehinam syat. Sri Prahlad Maharaj is telling his classmates, Sri Narayan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the well-wisher and friend of all living entities, previously explained this transcendental knowledge to the great saint Sri Narada. Lord Narayan explained to Sri Narada. Such knowledge is extremely difficult to understand without the mercy of a saintly person like Narada Muni. But everyone who has taken shelter of Sri Narada Muni and his disciplic succession can understand this confidential knowledge. We are also in the disciplic succession of Sripad Narad Muni. Krishna hoite Chaturmukha, and Chaturmukh Brahma gave knowledge to Narad Muni. Narad Muni gave to Vyasdev, Vyasdev to Madhvacharya, like that. That is our line. So again, Sri Prahlad Maharaj is saying, Jnanam tadetadamalam duravapamaha narayano narasakha kila naradaya ekantinam bhagavata stadakinchananam padaravindarajasa plutadehinam syat. Sri Narayan gave this knowledge to Narad Muni. In Narad Muni's disciplic succession, anybody who takes shelter can get this confidential knowledge. Sri Prahlad Maharaj is saying the knowledge of Bhagavad Dharma Bhakti. Purport by our most beloved founder Acharya, Om Vishnupad, Paramhamsa Parivrajaka Acharya, Shtottar Shata Shri Srimad Abhay Charana Arvind Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada. It is stated here that this confidential knowledge is extremely difficult to understand, yet it is very easy to understand if one takes shelter of a pure devotee. Vina Mahatpada Rajobhishekam. If we take shelter of a pure devotee, we can understand. Otherwise, not possible. Therefore, Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Shastra Kahe. Lava Matra Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddha Kahe. This confidential knowledge is also mentioned at the end of Bhagavad Gita, where Lord Krishna says, Sarva Dharman Parityaja Mam Ekam Sharanam Vraja. Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me alone. This knowledge is an extremely confidential secret, but it can be understood if one approaches the Supreme Personality of Godhead through the bona fide agent, the spiritual master, in the disciple succession from Sripad Narad Muni. Sri Prahlad Maharaj wanted to impress upon the sons of the demons that although such knowledge can be understood only by a saintly person like Sri Narad, they should not be disappointed. For if one takes shelter of Sri Narad Muni instead of material teachers, then by the mercy of Sri Narad Muni, this knowledge is possible to understand. Understanding does not depend upon high parentage. Dinera adhika daya kare Bhagavan, Pandita kulina dhani bada abhiman. Does not depend on it. Akinchan word is used. Only those who are akinchan can understand this. Tvam akinchana gochara. You are approachable for those who are materially impoverished. Akinchan. It is possible. Understanding does not depend on high parentage. The living entity is certainly pure on the spiritual platform. And therefore, anyone who attains the spiritual platform by the grace of the spiritual master can also understand this confidential knowledge. Hare Krishna. One more word, one more verse, verse number 28. Shrutam etanmaya purvam jnanam vijnanam samyutam dharmam bhagavatam shuddham naradat deva darshanat. Shri Prahlad Maharaj continued, I received this knowledge from the great saint Shri Narad Muni, who is always engaged in devotional service. It's very important to declare what is the praman, what is the source of our knowledge. We are not concocting, manufacturing some divine knowledge. No, divine knowledge is a descending process. So we should acknowledge. Srila Prabhupada says like this. My Guru Maharaj says like that. This sadhu has said like that. I have heard from sadhus. This is not my philosophy. So Sripad Prahlad Maharaj is saying that I have heard this from my Gurudev, Shri Narad Muni. I received this knowledge from the great saint Narad Muni, who is always engaged in devotional service. He is always engaged in devotional service. This knowledge, which is called Bhagavad Dharma, is fully scientific. It is Vijnan. It is realized knowledge. It's not theoretical, it's realized practical knowledge. Therefore, scientific. It is based on logic and philosophy and is free from all material contamination. Such wonderful. Shrutam etan maya purvam. Previously, I have heard this Jnanam Vijnanam Samyutam Dharmam Bhagavatam Shuddham Naradad Deva Darshanat. I have heard this from Narad Muni, who is Deva Darshanat, who is always seeing Krishna. He's always seeing Krishna. So wonderful. So just last two verses of this chapter will finish that together very quickly. Verses 29 and 30. Shri Daitya Putra Uchuhu. Praharadhatvam vayam chapi nartenyam vidmahe gurum etabhyam guru putrabhyam balanam apihishvarau balasyantah purasthasya mahatsango duranvayah chindhinah samshayam saumya syached visrambhakaranam. The sons of the demons replied to Shri Prahlad Maharaj, Dear Prahlad, neither you nor we know any teacher or spiritual master other than Shanda and Amarka, the sons of Shri Shukracharya. After all, we are children and they are our controllers. For you especially, who always remain within the palace of Hiranyakashipu, it is very difficult to associate with a great personality like Sripad Narad Muni. Dear friend Prahlad, O most gentle Saumya one, O most gentle one, would you kindly explain how it was possible for you to hear from Sripad Narad Muni? Kindly dispel our doubts in this regard. Samshaya. Please dispel our doubt. Tell us how you heard, where did you meet Sripad Narad Muni? Purport. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports of the 7th canto, 6th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam entitled Prahlad Maharaj instructs his demoniac schoolmates. So Krishna willing, tomorrow we'll begin chapter number 7. Now 2 minutes are there. Let's quickly go and join Amarendra Prabhu. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Thank you very much. Itai Gaur Premanandi. Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna.